U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi, the first woman to hold that influential post, said on Thursday she will step down as the Democratic leader in the chamber a day after Republicans secured a narrow majority following the midterm elections.
The House will be in order.
Pelosi, an 82-year-old liberal from California who has served 2 stints as Speaker, said she will remain in Congress representing San Francisco in the House as she has done for 35 years. Representative Hakeem Jeffries of New York may seek to take her place as the top Democrat in the House. Jeffries would be the first black lawmaker to lead one of the major parties' caucuses in Congress.
Scripture teaches us that for everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. My friends, no matter what title you all, my colleagues, have bestowed upon me, Speaker, Leader, Whip, there is no greater official honor for me than to stand on this floor and to speak for the people of San Francisco. This I will continue to do as a member of the House, speaking for the people of San Francisco, serving the great state of California, and defending our Constitution. And with great confidence in our caucus, I will not seek re-election to Democratic leadership in the next Congress. For me, the hour's come for a new generation to lead the Democratic caucus that I so deeply respect. And I'm grateful that so many are ready and willing to shoulder this awesome responsibility.
Pelosi received cheers from her fellow Democrats as she took her place in the House chamber to make the announcement and throughout her remarks.
The House will be in order. The House will be in order.
American democracy is majestic, but it is fragile, Pelosi said, alluding to the attack on the Capitol last year by former President Donald Trump's supporters.
Indeed, American democracy is majestic, but it is fragile. Many of us here have witnessed its fragility firsthand, tragically, in this chamber. And so democracy must be forever defended from forces that wish it harm. Last week, the American people spoke, and their voices were raised in defense of liberty, of the rule of law, and of democracy itself. With these elections, the people stood in the breach and repelled the assault on democracy. They resoundingly rejected violence and insurrection, and in doing so, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Pelosi also noted the increase in number of women serving in the House since she first joined it. She thanked her family and staff.
Madam Speaker, standing here today, I'm endlessly grateful for all of life's blessings, for my Democratic colleagues whose courage and commitment with the support of your families have made many of these accomplishments possible. In fact, could not have been done without you. For my dear husband, Paul, who has been my beloved partner in life and my pillar of support, thank you. We're all grateful for all the prayers and well wishes as he continues his recovery. Thank you so much.
Republicans on Wednesday were projected to win control of the House that will enable them to impede Democratic President Joe Biden's legislative agenda. Democrats retained control of the Senate. Pelosi has played a central role in getting Democratic President Joe Biden's legislative agenda through Congress, as she did previously for Democratic President Barack Obama. She helped pass Obama's signature 2010 healthcare law, as well as major expansions of infrastructure and climate spending under Biden. She also presided over the House when it twice impeached Trump and has been a regular target of criticism from U.S. conservatives.
But it's been my privilege to play a part in forging extraordinary progress for the American people. I have enjoyed working with 3 presidents, achieving historic investments in clean energy with President George Bush. Transformative health care reform with President Barack Obama. And forging the future, from infrastructure to healthcare to climate action, with President Joe Biden. Now we must move boldly into the future, grounded by the principles that have propelled us this far and open to fresh possibilities for the future.
Pelosi, who has held her seat since winning a 1987 special election, has been under pressure during the past few years from younger House Democrats to yield power. She was the highest-ranking and most powerful elected woman in U.S. history until Kamala Harris became Vice President in January 2021. House Speaker is second in the line of succession to the presidency. Pelosi in recent days has said the October 28 assault on her husband Paul by a politically motivated hammer-wielding intruder in their San Francisco home, as well as other factors, would impact her decision on whether to keep her leadership role. House Democrats are set to vote on their leaders on November 30. Pelosi was first elected to the House in a special election and steadily moved up the ranks, securing leadership positions before winning her first term as Speaker in 2007. She first served as Speaker from 2007 to 2011 as Democrats rode opposition to the Iraq War to control of the House. She became Speaker again in 2019 when Democrats rode a wave of opposition to Trump to win control of the House and was re-elected as Speaker in November 2021. Republican control of the House, projected on Wednesday, gives that party not only the ability to rein in Biden's agenda but to launch potentially politically damaging probes of his administration and family.
A new day is dawning on the horizon, and I look forward, always forward, to the unfolding story of our nation, a story of light and love, of patriotism and progress, of many becoming one, and always an unfinished mission to make the dreams of today the reality of tomorrow. Thank you all. May God bless you and your families, and may God continue to bless our veterans and the United States of America. Thank you all so much.
McCarthy, also from California, currently serves as House Republican leader and will face election by the entire House at the start of the new year. It was not yet clear if he will win enough backing of fellow Republicans to win the speakership.